Hello everyone, I am Patil AJ, Assistant Professor at GEM College, Karad. Today we are going to learn about the working with classes. In the last lecture, we see what is the class, definition of the class, members of the class, and what is meant by object. In this lecture, we see the first point is the function. What is function and the syntax for the function. The second is call by value and the call by reference. And the next point is the constructor. Let's see what is the function. Next point is the function. Function is a self-contained block of a statement used to perform a specific task. It returns a value to calling procedures. A function keyword is used to define a functions. Let's see the syntax for the function. Syntax: function name and argument list, passing arguments and the parameters to the procedure. We can pass parameter to the subroutines or functions by using the two mechanisms. They are the as follows. Parameter passing by value, also we call as a call by value, and the parameters passing by reference, it's also called as a call by reference. Before we are going to know about the call by value and call by reference, let's see some terms. First one is the actual parameter and the formal parameter. What is actual parameter? Parameters used in the procedure calling statements are known as an actual parameter. Parameter which are used in the procedure calling statements, it's called as an actual parameters. And the formal parameters. Parameters used in the procedure definition are known as a formal parameters. Parameters which are used in the procedure definition, that's called formal, and the parameters which are used in the procedure calling statement, that's called actual parameter. This is the difference between the actual parameter and the formal parameter. First is the parameter passing by value or a call by value. In VB.NET, by default parameters are passed by value. We can explicitly mention it by using the by val keyword. In this case, value of the actual parameter is passed to the formal parameter, so that any changes made by the procedure does not affect on actual parameter. A default constructor does not have any parameters, but if you need a constructor can have a parameters. Such constructors are called as a parameterized constructors. These techniques help you to assign the initial value to an object at the time of its creation, as shown in the following example. Let's see the example for the parameters. Sub main dimension n as integer, n is equal to 5, means the 5 value is assigned to the variable n. N variable having the data type integer. Dimension is the keyword. Console.writeLine before passing value, quotation complete. This is plus is the concatenation operator and dot toString. Change n. Console.writeLine after passing value is concatenation operator and dot toString, console.readKey and sub. Sub change by value x as an integer, x is equal to x plus 10 and sub and end class. Let's see the example. In the example, there is only one variable which is the n. It's having the data type integer and the value is the 5 which assigned. Let's see the example of a call by value. In this example, n is the variable which is having the data type as an integer and the value 5 is assigned to the variable n. The change n, this statement or this line of the program is the calling procedure. This is not a definition of a procedure, just call the procedure. The calling n means here the n is the variable and the n is the parameter, and the n parameter is also called as the actual parameter because the parameter which are used in the procedure calling statement that's called as the actual parameter. Let's see the definition for the procedure. Sub change by value x as an integer. In the procedure we can use as a subroutine, also we can use a function. In this subroutine, here the by value as a keyword and the x is a parameter. The x parameter is used as a procedure definition, so the x parameter is called as a formal parameter. In the call by value, the value of an actual parameter is passed to the value of a formal parameter. So if any changes made in the definition of a procedure, then the actual parameter is remains constant, or the value of a actual parameter is remains same. There is no changes in the actual parameter. So in this procedure, the value of a x is increased by the 10, but this is the example of a call by value, and in this example there is a no changes before passing value and after passing value, because in the call by value the value of an actual parameter is sent to the value of a formal parameter, and if there is any changes made in the procedure definition, so there is no effect or the no change in the value of an actual parameter. So the both value before passing value and after passing value both are the same value or the constant value. Next is a parameter passing by reference or a call by reference. By reference keyword is used to specify the passed parameters by reference to the procedure. In this case, the formal parameters are the refers to the actual parameter, so that any changes made by the procedure on a formal parameters affect an actual parameters. Let's see the example. Submain dimension n as an integer n is equal to 5. Console.WriteLine before passing value n dot to string. Change n console.WriteLine after passing value n dot to string. Console.read key and sub. Sub change by reference x as an integer x is equal to x plus 10 and sub end class, and the output is before passing value is a 5 and after passing value is a 15. In this example, n as a variable, it's having a data type integer and the value 5 is assigned to the variable n. This statement of the program is a calling procedure. In this calling procedure, the variable n is used, so it is an actual parameter. Let's see the definition of the procedure. In the procedure, there is a subroutine is used, and this is the example of a call by reference. So the by reference is the keyword is used here, and x is a formal parameter. In case of the by reference or the call by reference program, if there is a changes made in the procedure, then the formal parameters are changed, and formal parameters are refers actual parameters, so the actual parameters values also changed. So the by reference x as an integer, the value of x is a 5 and 5 is equal to 5 plus 10. Before passing the value is a 5 and after the passing value is the 10 plus 5 as a 15. So the in the call by reference, the value actual parameters values are changed, but in the call by value, the value of actual parameter is a remains same. Next point is the constructor. Constructor are the special methods used to initialize object, that is used to initialize data of an object, or used to allocate required resources for the object. Constructors are called as special method because they are created by using the new keyword, that is the name of the constructor must be new. The constructor must be subroutine type because constructor does not return any value. The constructors are invoked automatically when object is created. Constructor should have public scope or a public access model. The next point is the types of the constructor. In the types of the constructor, the first one is the default constructor. A constructor does not have any parameter is known as a default constructor. Let's see the syntax for the default constructor. Syntax is a public sub new body of a default constructor and sub. It is like a subroutine, it's not written any. The second type is the parameterized constructor. If constructor having the parameters of a value type or object type, then it is known as a parameterized constructor. Constructor that can take arguments are the term as a parameterized constructor. The number of arguments can be greater or equal to 1. Third one is the copy constructor. If the constructor having the parameter of a type object or the class type, then the constructor are used to create a copy of the object. Then this constructor is known as a copy constructor. Example, class line private length as a double, public sub new, console.writeLine object is being created and sub. Here the public sub new is the constructor and there is no parameter, so this is the default constructor. Public sub set length by value len as a double. Here the len as a formal parameter. Length is equal to len means value of a len is assigned to the length. End sub public function get length as a double, return length, end function shared submain dimension line as a line is equal to new line, set line length, line dot set length is a 6.0, console dot write line length of a line, line dot get length, console dot read key, end sub end class. Here the output is the object is being created and the length of line. In this lecture, we see the point, the function and constructor. Both points are the very important in the programming skill. In the function, there are the two methods, the parameter pass by using the by val keyword and the second one is the parameter pass by using the by reference keyword. For the call by value, the keyword is used which is by val and for the call by reference, the keyword is a by reference. Before we going to say about the call by value and call by reference, we must know about the actual parameter and the formal parameter. The second concept is the constructor. After the constructor definition, there is the second point is the types of the constructor. In the constructor, there are the three types. First one is the default constructor, second is the parameterized constructor, and third one is the copy constructor.